Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay. So besides myself, who you've introduced to homebrewing, have you had the privilege to have anybody come over to homebrew with you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I've made some invites, and then by the time I get to brewing it and let them know when I'm brewing it, they've got something else going on. So I don't know if it's they don't want to do the work because I tell them how much
Right.
cleaning will have to be done, or uh, I just have come over and have a beer and enjoy the chat. Just again, I
Exactly.
love
Yeah.
the aroma of the whole process is
Yep.
just. If you've never done it before, the way I guess I could best explain it is going to Kellogg's cereal mill they're in the process of milling all of these grains, and that's just you get this almost like a sugar crispy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
sometimes not always sweet, but it's a sweeter type.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of earthy. It's really hard to explain, but it's a wonderful smell. I love this one.
Think you're doing a great job. Yeah, like because some hops have like a kind of like a biscuit, toasty kind of smell. It kind of floats in the air just a little bit. Like you said,
Well, and
some are kind
if
of
it's
sweet.
maltier too, right? If you get
Yep.
maltier, you get the caramels and all
Yeah.
that stuff coming out
Exactly.
of
Yeah.
it.
Yep. And then
I mean, I find myself stirring, and my face is like right over the
oh
pot.
yeah, like give yourself a little steam facial. So like yeah. So I see you even have like So when they roast them, you can turn some of these into like a chocolate flavor or smell, coffee, all sorts of stuff. And it's just
Right.
it's really neat. Like I think a malter would be interesting to talk to well, like a malt house, like how they go through all that process as well too. I'm just kind of spitballing all the things that people I would just love to talk to. I think it'd just be
Oh yeah.
so much fun. Like
Well,
I
that's
have no
like when
problem. Like
Tammy and
when
I
we were
would
in Florida.
travel. I don't mean to cut you off, but when Tammy and I would do a lot of
Yeah,
travel, we wouldn't just hit breweries, and we'd hit distilleries and
yeah.
wineries and all that stuff. Well, some of the best stops we've had were actually the distilleries. And we've been lucky enough that a lot of the distilleries we hit were in off season. So we'd be getting a super extensive tour because the guys
Yeah.
are bored.
Bored. Yeah.
Yeah, they would go through the whole process of, this. So like some of the places they actually have the floors where they would lay out all the grains and
Okay.
all that
Yeah.
and just let it all curate there on site. Super interesting process. That's why I really want to, if nothing, just try it once. It's just money out to do it.
Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, it's not cheap. And so like it reminded me like when we were in Florida, like talking to the owners of that brewery that we went to, and they say they invited us to go into the back and check it out and talk to like the head brewer or something like that, and like I love those interactions. It's a community that is just so welcoming. I don't care if
Yeah.
it's beer, wine, liquor, or whatever it is. Like everyone wants to talk about it, and not necessarily because they want to sell you something, just because they see your passion in it, and they have passions. They just kind of want to. You guys can share that together. That's why I was asking that one guy. I was like, well, what kind of yeast do you use? And I was really shocked when he told me what yeast it was. Like, wow, that's a very beginner friendly yeast. But when you're buying it in bulk, I'm sure you're saving a crap ton of money instead of buying those really high level, expensive cultured
And it
yeast, which
works, right?
costs like,
And
oh
you're,
yeah,
you're, you're doing more mass production. So you're giving more to the masses. If some of the flavor changes there, it's not as big of a deal. If you're doing it in a
yeah.
small group and we're always expecting the same outcome, then you're going to monitor that a lot.